Good morning, students. I am S.P. Kamble, Assistant Professor in Department of Accountancy at Dhananjay Rao Gadgil College of Commerce, Satara. In our previous lecture, we are studied the meaning of cost unit, and meaning of cost center. In our today's lecture, we are start new content of this unit, that is cost accounting. In this content, we are learn the meaning of cost accounting, objective of cost accounting, advantages of cost accounting, and limitation of cost accounting. Meaning of cost. In our previous lecture, we discussed the meaning of cost. Cost means a measurement in monetary term, the amount of resources used for the purpose of production of goods and providing a services is called cost. Next, meaning of cost unit. It means it is a unit of product, services, or time in relation to which cost may be ascertained and expressed. Cost unit are usually the units of physical measurement like number, weight, volume, area, length, time, and value is called cost unit. Cost center means it is a group of person or item of equipment connected with business in relation to which costs are ascertained and used for the purpose of cost control is called cost center. Now we are going to discuss cost accounting. In this content, we have to learn meaning of cost accounting, objective of cost accounting, advantages of cost accounting, and limitations of cost accounting. Meaning of cost accounting. Cost accounting may be defined as accounting for costs, classification, and analysis of expenditure as will enable the total costs of any particular unit of production to be ascertained with reasonable degree of accuracy, and at the same time to disclose exactly how such total cost is constituted. Thus, cost accounting is classifying, recording, and appropriate allocation of expenditure for the determination of cost of products or services, and for the presentation of suitably arranged data for the purpose of control and guides to the management. It means that cost accounting is the application of costing and cost accounting principles, methods, and techniques to the science, art, and practice of cost control and the ascertainment of profitability. It includes the presentation of information derived therefrom for the purpose of managerial decision making is called cost accounting. Now we are going to discuss the objective of cost accounting. Here first object, to ascertain the costs under different situations using different techniques and systems of costing. Second, to determine the selling price under different circumstances. Third, to determine and control efficiency by setting standards for materials, labors, and overheads. Fourth, to determine the value of closing inventory for preparing financial statements of the concern. Fifth, to provide a basis for operating policies with which may be determination of cost volume relationship, whether to close or operates at a loss, whether to manufacture or buy from market, whether to continue the existing method of production or to replace it by more improved method of production, etc. It means to provide a basis for operating policies which may ascertain cost volume relationship, whether to close or operate business at loss situation, whether to manufacture a goods, whether to continue the business, or whether to replace it by more improved method of production, etc. And last, to achieve real and permanent reduction in the unit cost of goods manufactured or services rendered without impairing their suitability for the use intended or diminution in the quality of the product. It means to manufacture a goods and services without diminishing the quality of the product. These are the objective of cost accounting. Now we are going to discuss the advantages of cost accounting. Here advantages of cost accounting. First advantage, a cost system reveals unprofitable activities, losses or inefficiencies occurring in any form, such as a wastage of manpower, idle time and lost time. B. Wastage of material in the form of spoilage, excessive scrap, etc. And C. Wastage of resources, for example, inadequate utilization of plant and machinery. It means cost accounting helps the management to reduce the wastage of manpower, material, and inadequate utilization of plant and machinery and other facilities. Second, cost accounting locates the exact cause for decrease or increase in the profit or loss of the business. It identifies the unprofitable product or product line so that they may be eliminated or alternative measures may be taken. It means cost accounting helps the management to find out exact reasons for decrease or increase in profit or loss of the business. It find out the unprofitable product or product line so that they may minimize the reasons or use the alternative measures to overcome these reasons. Third, cost accounting furnish suitable data and information to the management to serve as guide in making decision involving financial considerations. It means cost accounting provide a suitable data and information to the management for making decisions of the business. Fourth, cost accounting is useful for price fixation purpose. Although sales price is generally related more to economic conditions prevailing in the market than the cost, the latter serve as guide to test the adequacy of selling prices. It means the cost accounting helps the management for fixing the price of the product. Fifth, with the application of standard costing and budgetary control methods, the optimum level of efficiency is set. It means the target is set by the business. The manufacture a goods within a target set by the concern. 6. Cost comparison helps in cost control. Comparison may be period to period of the figures in respect of the same unit or factory or of several units in an industry by employing uniform cost and interfirm comparison methods. Comparison may be made in respect of cost of jobs, process or cost centers. It means cost accounting helps in cost control. Comparison may be period to period of the figures in respect of the same units of factory of several units in an industry by employing uniform costs and interfirm comparison method. Comparison may be made in respect of cost of jobs, process or cost centers. 7. A cost system provides a ready figure for use by the government, wage tribunals and boards and labor and trade unions. 8. When a concern is not working to full capacity due to various reasons such as shortage of demands or bottleneck in production, the cost of ideal capacity can be readily worked out and revealed to the management. It means when business is not working full concern is not working to full capacity due to various reasons such as shortage of demands or bottleneck in production, the cost of ideal capacity can readily worked out and reveal the management. 9. Introduction of cost reduction program combined with operations research and value analysis techniques lead to economy. 10. Marginal costing is employed for suggesting courses of action to be taken. It is useful tool for the management for making decision. Here in cost accounting, some managerial costing is used for suggesting course of actions to be taken. It is useful for the management for decision making. 11. Determination of cost centers or responsibility centers to meet the needs of a cost accounting system ensures that the organizational structure of the concern has been properly laid. Responsibility can be properly defined and fixed on individual. It means cost accounting helps the management for fixing the responsibility of each and every employee of the business. 12. Perpetual inventory system, which includes a procedure for continuous stock taking, is an essential feature of cost system. 13. Last advantage of cost accounting: the operation of system of cost audit in the organization prevents manipulation and fraud and assists in furnishing correct and reliable cost data to management as well as to the outside parties like shareholders, the consumer and the government. The operation of system of cost accounting helps the management or organization to prevent the manipulation and fraud activities and assist in providing correct and reliable cost data to management for decision making as well as to provide reliable information to outside parties who have invested their money in the business like shareholders, the consumers and the governments. These are the advantages of cost accounting. Now we are going to discuss the limitations of cost accounting. Large number of conventions, estimates and flexible factors. No cost can be said to be exact as they incorporate a large number of conventions, estimations and flexible factors such as: first, classification of cost into elements. Second, material issue pricing based on average or standard cost. Third, limitation, apportionment of overhead expenses and their allocation to cost units or centers. Fourth, arbitrary allocation of joint costs. Fifth, division of overheads into fixed and variable cost. 6. Maintenance of cost accounting system appears to be expensive since the cost analysis, allocation, absorption of overheads, etc. require considerable amount of additional work, causing additional expenditure. 7. Since the results shown by the financial accounts differ from those shown by the cost accountants, there is a need for preparing reconciliation statement for verification of accuracy. These are the limitations of cost accounting. In short, expensive. As well, a cost accounting system is more complex because we bifurcate the expenses according to cost unit and cost centers, as well as lack of accuracy. Here the data of financial statement is different from the data of cost accounting, so that we have to prepare a reconciliation statement for accuracy. Cost accounting is based on estimation and previous data of the concern. The cost accounting is the based on estimation and previous data of the business, and according to this data we have to find out uh, cost of product of the business, as well as lack of cooperation among employees is also a limitation of cost accounting. In our next lecture we are start new content of this unit, the difference between financial accounting and cost accounting. Okay, thank you very much.